Welcome to the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the
fabulous Arizona Center.
In such an amazing space.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. We're still absolutely in love and obsessed.
And we're going to share it with you.
We are. Yeah, September 13th, we are opening up our space and throwing a party. That's right.
That's right.
So you can come actually take a tour. There is a lot more to this space than just our studio. We have creator spaces, photography studios, film studio, all sorts of places that can be activated. So we want you to see that. We're also going to have entertainment, some giveaways, and just really hanging out with really awesome people.
I didn't say with us.
Well, we're awesome.
Well, and also some other awesome folks as well.
It might just be us. I don't know. Come say hi. Yeah. We'll just be in our lawn chairs, sipping a beer, like waiting for the next person. It's totally possible. But it is also this guy's birthday. So we'll be celebrating his birthday in style, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Yeah. So September 13th. But we've also got Diane Prince
hold on,
here.
before you do that, we should do the early intro.
Well, no, we always tease before, so we're still figuring this out. We've got Diane Prince here, who has a company that basically finds offshore virtual assistants for you to work with and up-level your company.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
It does sound really cool. Also, her name is one letter away from Wonder Woman, so how can that not be cool?
And it's local history as well, but that's a whole other story for another time.
That is. Keep it right here. I'm just going to apologize because I'm really hungry and I can hear my stomach. I don't know if the mic is picking up my stomach.
I don't think it's picking it up.
Starving. Yeah. But I'm like,
well, good thing we have craft services here with all kinds of food on that table over there.
Don't. Lies. God. Kilford Einstein's bagel right now.
I know. It's like, well, also
where's my virtual assistant, Diane?
We haven't had any. We've had no food segments on in the new studio.
That's true.
So I'm like, it's like,
all right, putting it out to the universe. We want food.
I know. It's like there must be something coming up we can celebrate. I'll just look and see what's coming up. Okay. It's like there must be like,
please,
peanut butter day or something.
Well, that's gonna be hard to host through peanut butter day.
Welcome to the morning show.
I know.
Yeah.
We should have a couple puppies on and give them peanut butter because that's really cute to watch. Yeah, I enjoy that.
Oh, I bet we could.
Okay, well, look up when peanut butter day is. You actually don't know.
No, I don't, because I'm like, but we could just have puppies on.
Puppies and peanut butter.
Or we could just have a little, it's like
a little playpen.
A little playpen full of puppies that it just comes in. It's like whenever we need like a little break.
Oh,
it's
that feels like a dream come true.
It's like, it's time for a puppy break.
You know what else this space is big enough for?
Robotic puppies?
I was going to say a miniature horse.
No. No.
Our last studio, it was questionable. This has plenty of room.
Well, you could ride them around.
Yeah.
Well, you could.
I could.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
You would kill it.
Yeah. It'd be a squashed.
Okay.
Horse.
Well, we have an exciting day planned for you. We have, like we mentioned, Diane Prince here, who's going to talk to us about virtual assistants, when you should get one, why they're great to have, especially offshore, which a lot of people don't think about necessarily.
Right.
So, and offshore just means not here. So they're hiring from like India and the Philippines, and the level of talent is just extraordinary, and then the price difference is pretty remarkable too. So
and also how to manage that, because we all know Fiverr, and we've all had good, medium, or bad experience on Fiverr.
Yes.
So.
And they kind of have a solution for that, which comes with
I think that's the important piece.
Yeah, I do too.
So I'm excited she's going to talk about that.
Yeah, great conversation. And then I am dipping out. I'm going to go lay by the pool at Talking Stick Resort and celebrate my friend's birthday. I know.
You're going outside?
Gonna melt. I know.
Does it have like a door that goes inside?
I don't know.
It's like a cabana, but
they got a cabana, yeah. But I assume I'll be in the water. Like, I'm probably only gonna last an hour, but at least I could go say hi.
I wouldn't last that long.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense. So, but it's fine. It's fine.
So So the next time we see you, might be a little bit more.
A little crispy?
Yeah.
A little crispy.
Yeah, a little crispy.
Yeah. Or I'll just be like, I don't know.
Lobster red.
I've only had that happen once when I was a kid.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't watch. I'm gonna burn terribly because I say that. I don't really burn that often. Like.
Okay.
Yeah. My husband, on the other hand.
I was gonna say. I mean, right. See, and I'm more along the lines of Pat, just because it's like my pasty white skin.
He looked like a vampire when we went to California for our trip. Like he had on like a hoodie and a blanket, towel over his shit. Like he was just completely covered. And I was like, okay. All right, honey.
And you're just like they're basking in the sun, going, nothing's going on.
And his nose still got sunburned.
Oh, I completely get that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got a great show lined up for you. Some history, you've picked some really fun history stuff lately. Things to do, and like we said, we got Diana coming. So let's get to the good stuff.
And welcome to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at the fabulous Arizona Center. And it has been a fun day.
Indeed.
I've had a good time hanging out with you, Marshall.
All kinds of cool stuff going on.
I know.
And the cool stuff continues because
we have Diane Prince here. Hi.
Hey.
What a cool name, by the way. Do you get told that all the time?
Well, do you know who Diane Prince is?
Yeah.
Or Diana Prince?
The Wonder Woman?
Yes, so I do get that. Yes, I do. I do get Wonder. It's a difficult name to live up to be honest, but I like it.
I know when they introduced it, because she's also a member of the Women 360. And I saw you speak on the panel, and they introduced you, and I was like, oh my God, it's Wonder Woman. Yeah. Well, you are kind of a Wonder Woman in your own way. You run a really cool company. Can you share a little bit about what you do?
Sure, yes. So what I do is I build offshore teams, so virtual assistants and other offshore talent to small business owners so they can compete with bigger companies at a fraction of the price of hiring in the U.S.
That sounds pretty important. So we have a lot of small businesses that either come on the show as guests and also watch the show. And so I'm curious if you can talk a little bit about, the value of what virtual assistants brings to a small business. And I know that a lot of people are usually kind of at a place where they might be a little nervous to invest in that kind of thing, but talk about how that's actually a really, really good thing.
Yeah, and it's definitely investing is the right word versus cost.
Yeah.
So for me, my business, the business that I run, my vision was to be able to create a business where that is my role, is really sharing my vision and doing the things that I love to do while other people are doing most of the work for me. So really to look at it, the benefits are, it really depends what your strengths are. So the benefit is that you can stay in your zone of genius, but also like I like to sell. I love the sales aspect. However, my team also is an extension of that. So they do all my sales follow-up.
Yeah.
So I'm like top of funnel. So I bring in incoming leads, which they've helped me so much. Now I get incoming leads almost every single day with their help. So really looking at it as an investment so that you get an ROI, because you can have an entire team that's a fraction of the cost of hiring one person, like one executive assistant annually.
Yeah. I think that's so interesting, and I'm going to bring up something that might be a little sensitive. Like, I know that there were a lot of people with online that started advertising, oh, you can get an online virtual assistant, and oh, it's so easy to find virtual assistants these days. And then they didn't actually help or improve, or add value. And so I'm curious kind of what words of sort of maybe clarification do you have for people of what a good virtual assistant does versus what is kind of like out on Fiverr.
Right. And a lot of it is how they're managed.
Yeah.
So with us, our differentiator is, so I'm an exited founder. I sold a business that I built from scratch for $28 million. So And I have counterparts both in the Philippines and also in India. So we co-manage our virtual assistants. It's very different than just finding someone on Fiverr. Sometimes even people come to us and they already have people that they found on Fiverr or whatever. They might have great people, but they're still having a difficult time managing them or even knowing what they're doing. So we rolled them up into our program as well. So we have, and when I say virtual assistants, I mean really any kind of talent. We also do integrators, project managers, sales support, marketing. So it's much more than like you think of a typical admin on Fiverr. I mean, Fiverr has a purpose, and we also sometimes we use Fiverr too to supplement our team, but we do the recruiting, and we also will replace people if they don't work out. And I get to know all of the VAs, and all of our clients also have access to me. I'm a business coach, so I also will take a strategic look and provide another layer of strategic support for our clients and our virtual assistants.
So my brain kind of went in two different directions. Yeah. One is, how do you know when you're ready to bring on support like this? And then I guess the other question might be, some people that are small business owners, or maybe even for a long time were solopreneurs, where they did everything, don't know where they would even plug in a virtual assistant, but know that they need some kind of help.
Yeah.
Can you kind of touch on like how you give guidance in those areas?
Sure. I'll give you an example. One of my clients is a lawyer. He has a law firm. And I started by coaching him. When I was coaching him, he had one paralegal who was fantastic, but my client was afraid to delegate to him. And he felt like guilty. A lot of times people feel like, well, I'm loading too much on them, or I should do everything myself. So finally, after a lot of coaching, so you can bypass that, just do it. But after a lot of coaching, he started loosening up and delegating. And first he delegated to his paralegal, and then he started using ATeam, which is my business, and I mean, he has 10x'd his business, because what he did was then he really focused. It works if you really focus then on doing the things that are actually your high value tasks that are going to move the needle. Of course, if you want a team just so you can do other things like play pickleball, that's another benefit.
Yeah.
But to really see an ROI, you can look at it like, okay, if I'm delegating this part of my tasks, what can I do? What are the highest value tasks that I can do in order to move the business forward?
I think this is, and we'll be transparent and give like a real world example. Like this is something I've been thinking about, right? Because like we come in, we are the hosts of the show. We produce the show. We're touching events. We're handling sales. You know, like we're doing all of these things. And I do think it's this weird mental shift that needs to happen a lot of times of like, do I need to be doing all of these things, you know? And sometimes I just think, well, we don't have the bottom line for that, you know, like, but that goes back to what I originally said of it's an investment, because the long-term plan, right, then is to bring in sales and to bring in the costs that more than pays for this kind of investment.
Absolutely. And it just depends. I mean, it depends on what kind of business you want to grow. Do you want to grow? Do you want to, you know, are you happy doing things the way you are? Do you really want to grow your business? And I consult on that as well. So if people aren't really sure, and my team does too. So when people ask us for about questions or for a call, they have a call with actually my team in the Philippines, so they really get a vibe. And then we talk through what would be the best things and help them make a plan.
Okay, that's interesting. So what makes a good assistant? How do you kind of tell what good talent is going to be in that way?
Well, it's just like hiring here. So one interesting thing is people will say, like they'll compare it to, oh, I hired someone in India. Well, there are over a billion people in India. So it's really having a system, having a hiring system, which we do, and we want to match the right assistants with the right clients. Now, I've been in staffing for 28 years. Sometimes it's not going to be the right fit. And that's why it is also important to use someone like us, because we'll replace them, and we also cross-train people so that you're never just kind of stuck, and you don't know all of a sudden this person, what this person across on the other side of the world has done.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because I worked for a very small, I don't even know if it was a company, but she
She needs a team.
I know. I'm like, really?
Well, no,
Is this a company?
So she does like she has a yoga app and kind of does these wellness things. And what I was going to say is she went out and found these people, from the Philippines, from India, and it was so difficult as a team to kind of like be cohesive with things because they weren't reporting to anybody. You know what I mean? And so it was this hearing you talk about the importance of managing.
Yes.
That it makes so much sense because I never really thought about it. I just never thought about that as being a component for success, honestly, with a virtual assistant. Yeah.
We provide the head VA or integrator who, it really makes a giant difference.
Yeah. How did you get into this?
So I've been in staffing forever.
Yeah.
And I started business coaching and consulting about 10 years ago. And then this iteration of my coaching business, I love building scalable businesses. So I've been working with small businesses and a lot of staffing agencies, and it was just a natural progression. I really wanted to, I like learning new things and stretching myself. And in this part of my career, I've been fascinated with how do you build a business now today with the access to this international talent.
Sure, yeah.
So I've been looking to kind of crack the code, and everyone in key roles, we've worked together for a long time. So our head VA or head integrator, we've worked together for 5 years, and we've been talking about scaling ever since then. So we launched it finally. We really got systems in place that we found worked and tested for my business. And then she had a baby and we went on mat leave, and then we decided it was time to go.
Yeah.
So it's been about a year.
That's interesting. Okay. So why don't you tell people where they can learn about you, your company, if they're interested in consulting or hiring someone for your service, I was going to say your services, but I guess it's your company's services.
Yeah, absolutely. So go to dianeprince.co. So Diane with one N, and if you Google me too, I'm on LinkedIn and I have a YouTube channel as well. And the YouTube channel actually gives a lot of advice as well.
Great.
So on how to
that's what
manage.
I was like, well, what's on the YouTube channel? Because that sounds interesting. It's like
YouTube channel is content on building small businesses, and there is a lot of content on how to use a virtual assistant. Even if you don't use our services, you'll find a lot of helpful content on managing offshore teams.
Okay. And sorry, I just want to ask one question. What is the benefit to using offshore teams versus hiring like an assistant to just come in every day and work on location? Like, what's kind of the benefit to
Right. Well,
offshore?
beside cost, cost is a huge benefit. Also, you really do have access to very high quality people at a lower cost. If you think about it like the Netflix example, they pay 3 times the salary for one person because they figure they're getting 5 times the amount of work. So you can actually do that. Small businesses can do that.
Yeah.
When offshoring. There's also, I find it's easier, there's less drama than having people in office. Now sometimes it works and sometimes you want somebody to be right there, but those are the 2 main benefits.
Yeah. I just wanted you to share, because that was something that through my experience I had encountered. I mean, the designers and the people we were working with were incredibly talented, and I was like blown away at the cost, that we were getting them for, and it was just wild, like the caliber of talent that you're able to get offshore. Yeah.
True. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Diane Prince, everybody. She's got great resources on YouTube. She's available for consulting, and also, chatting about what's possible with offshore virtual assistants. So thank you so much for sharing about your company with us and what you do.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Melissa and Marshall.
If you'd like to reach out, you can do so on Instagram at On The Morning Show, and you can also email us at hello@onthemorningshow.com. And if you need help just even getting in touch with Diane, we're happy to do that. So reach out to us too if you want to get in touch with her. It's family fun day time.
Oh, and I can hear ya.
I know. Our producer's giving us trust issues, just muting us willy-nilly when he doesn't feel like listening to our voices anymore. I get it. I see how it is. We see you, Theo. Okay. The first thing, which is a really cool thing, but it's going to be monstrously busy, just to warn you, is the Children's Museum is doing free admission.
Get there early to get a parking space and to get in line and to get in, because it's really cool.
It's also First Friday. So,
wow.
5 to 9, free admission to the Children's Museum. They do this actually every first Friday of the month, and I know it's probably packed, but it is such a fun, cool space for kids.
Right.
And you know, honestly, if that's when you can go and that's what's accessible for you is the free time, that's great. But if you're able to pay and go when it's not so
right,
packed.
or they also do, and not for family friendly fun time, but they do adult only nights.
They do.
So that's a whole other thing, but
They've also been doing, I don't know if they're still doing it, but it seemed like all summer long they've been doing these big foam activities with the kids.
Right.
Yeah, so that always looks really fun when I drive by it and I see like the foam overflowing. So yeah, it should be a really good time. It is a great place for kids and for families to explore. One of my first jobs actually was in the art studio. That was always really fun. So yeah, and then next up we've got Fall Fiesta at Pecos Park in Phoenix at 5 p.m. on Saturday. You can bring your whole family, enjoy some good food. They'll have games, raffles. You're also invited to bring some chairs or pop-up tents if you'd like, since the temperature is going to be warm. And basically they're just trying to bring the community together and enjoy some fun and activities before everyone's calendars get really packed with like all the fall holiday parties and stuff like that.
October's already filling up.
Yeah, so this is a totally free event from 5 to 7 p.m. Sounds like you can just kind of hang out with the fam and have some food trucks and things available. So,
but I like that to bring your own little tent, so that way you just kind of create your own shade. And
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then they save the best for last. I'm very excited for this one.
Is there glitter?
No.
Oh.
But something equally as cute and fun.
Miniature cows?
Kitties.
Ah.
It's the kitten experience at She's All Cat in Tempe at 10 a.m. on Saturday. You can come spend 75 minutes.
Wow.
75 minutes cuddling and playing with adoptable kittens. And every visit helps give them a chance at a beautiful life and connection with a human. So it's just $20 per person. It's from 10 to 6. And you do have to kind of book a slot, you know, because they don't want to overwhelm the
Wow,
the
exactly.
cats. But how cool is that? You could just go hang out with some kittens on a morning. Why is that in the family fun one? I think everybody should.
Because who doesn't love kittens?
I know, but I'm just saying. That should have been in the unexpected. It's unexpected to hang out with a bunch of cats on a
Indeed, who would
weekend.
expect to have a surround of kittens? What is like a horde of kittens called?
I don't know.
I don't know what a group of cats is called.
What is a group of cats?
I don't know. Maybe is
called?
it stray? I don't know.
No.
Like a stray of
A
cats?
stray? No.
I don't know. We'll have to have our crack team look that up.
A grumble of pugs? That's what it's called with pugs?
A grumble of
A grumble
pugs?
of pugs.
Aw.
Clouder.
A clouder of... Oh, a
Colony.
colony of cats. Or a
I
colony of
approve
kittens.
of colony.
Colony
yeah,
of
I will
kittens.
do colony. Yeah,
And so, spelled with a K.
that's right. All right, well, we hope you enjoy some family fun this week. And if you have any activities that you'd like to share with us about more family fun, or even events you're hosting or that you'd like us to know about, please just shoot us an email at hello@onthemorningshow.com or hit us up on Instagram at...
On the morning show.
Yay, he got it right. All right. We'll be here with more things to do, more fun stuff all throughout the morning show, so keep it here.